Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about how to use these modern tools to do data analytic work. So I'm going to run through this workshop with these tools like Pandas, Snowflake, and Qlik Cloud. So the workshop will be run through with example to analyze Singapore's car COE pricing. So we will find out what's the impact factor and what's the trending of COE. So with this understanding, maybe we can even predict when the COE price will come down. So first of all, let me run through the high-level flows of today's workshop. So we will get the source data in a Excel format. Then we will load it into Pandas. After that, we'll use a Snowflake utility to write the Pandas data frame into Snowflake. After that, we will connect Qlik with Snowflake and create a dashboard on this data analytics. Okay, so first of all, the data source. The data source is coming from a publicly available source, so it's free from this website. You can go there and search for COE, and you'll see these COE bidding results, and you can download it into Excel. So how does the data look like? This is the Excel I downloaded. It has the last 10 years data of COE bidding results. You can see the different categories from category A, B, C, D, E for different type of cars. And you can see the data on what's the quotation for the months and the bids, successful bids, and as well as bids received, and the quota premium, which is the actual pricing of the COE of the month. So these are the bidding period as well. So with this, we have the source of data. Then the next step is to load it into Pandas data frame. So this is the code I have created in Python. So let me run through this code with you. So first of all, we define a function to process the Excel sheets. First, we define where the Excel is located. Then we can use this out-of-box fetch function from Pandas data frame to load the Excel directly into the data frame. Then after that, we'll do some definition of the data frame, what's the column names, and this column will be mapped into Snowflake tables. Later we'll see that. Then after that, we'll do some formatting. So if in the Excel, you can see that this bidding period is only available in the merge cell. So we need to apply this to all the rows in the data frame. So this is what we are doing here. Then after that, we'll drop the unused or not very useful headers. After that, we'll do some data type conversion to convert the string format of bidding period to a datetime format. Then after that, we have the proper data frame, which we can write to Snowflake. So here is how we will be doing that. So you can see here we have imported the Snowflake connector. This is provided by Snowflake itself. So we can do a write with write the pandas data frame into Snowflake. So if we go down here in this function, so first of all, we create a connection with the Snowflake, and the details you can input like username, password, account ID, and etc. Then we will call this function, simply put in the context and the data frame and the table name. And once we execute, it will write the data to Snowflake. So later I will show you how the table looks like after we execute this program. Okay, so in this is Snowflake. Um, After we log in, this is the SQL console, and below will be the data preview form. So in Snowflake, first of all, we need to create a table with all the columns here matching with the Pandas data frame. Okay, so after that, we can run our Python program, which will load the data into this table. So this is how the data looks like in Snowflake table. And you can see there are some of the values are null. So we need to get rid of this. So what will do is we'll create a view and convert those null into default value, which is 0. Um, After that, we can see the view, and those null values are all filled in with 0. So after that, we'll do one more step of data transform. We want to get the monthly data instead of for each category, two datas per month. Means this original data has like a bi-weekly data, so we want to combine those. This is how we will create another view on top of the previous view and combine these two data for a month, so each category. So, and for the quote premium, this is already monthly data, so we will leave it as it is. So after run this view, we can see that the table only contains the monthly data now, the bidding period, and the categories, as well as the five categories and the total. So now we have the data ready for our Qlik to load and perform analytic. Okay, now we have the data ready. We can proceed to do our analytic work. So this is the Qlik Cloud, which is quite similar to the traditional Qlik Sense. So here I have created one collection which contains my app, which is we call it as GCOE. So I've pre-created this app and two dashboard built it based on the data. So as you can see here, I have two charts. One is the COE for category A, the pricing, as well as the quotation. So you can see the quotation and the pricing in the quotation in the bar and the pricing in the line. So first, let me demonstrate how to create these charts with the data. So first step, we need to go to the data manager. So here you see the data is already loaded. For the first time, loading, we need to go to this add data. Then we need to set up a connection with Snowflake in Qlik. So if you see here, there's already a predefined connector for Snowflake. User just need to input the relevant information like server, the database you want to load, as well as the schema, warehouse, and the user details. So once you have all those, you can create a connection. After the connection is created, then you can load the data in. So this is the final view we want to load. Then you can actually see or preview the data here. And after this step, we will go to the dashboard, the analyst. So what we can do is we can edit. So let me try to create another dashboard with the COE data. So in this demo, we will use a combo chart. First, I will drag this here. Then in the dimension, we can select year and month. Then in the other one in the bars, we will use, let's say we'll do for category E, the summary of this. Then we will also need to add in for the lines. Similarly, we select this, but there is an issue now. So we need to further filter the data. Let's say for the code, we will need to filter by the category code. So this is filtering by the category. Then similarly for the pricing, we need to filter by the column code premium. So we will update this accordingly. And after that, you have a new chart. So let's do the some touch up on the diagram title. So this should be, sorry, this should be, let me see, where is it? So for let me rename the code to be COE quota. Then the pricing, sec, goes okay here. Then for the pricing, we need to be price. Okay. Then you have the new dashboard. Okay, so to change the chart title, just click on here. So this is for COE Cat E. Alright, now we can finish editing. So we have three charts now. COE trending for Cat A, B, and E. Uh, most all of these charts have a similar pattern if you look at this. And also, if you want to do some analyze on this, we can see as the COE codes, which is the number of COE supplied by the government, when this goes up, the price of COE goes down. So you can see when the bar goes low, which means the supply of COE reduced, then the pricing goes up. And we can see the lowest point is at around the year 2018 or 2019. So as we know that in Singapore, the COE supply runs in a 10-year cycle, which means in probably in the year 2028 or 2029, we will see the COE price drop down again. Alright, so this concludes my workshop. Thanks for watching. If you have any queries, please feel free to reach out or leave a comment on my channel. Thank you.